The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Grimaldo. And it's Hakimi. Koundé. That pass isn't the best. Messi goes steaming forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal, big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Messi. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin, spread out to the left. Goes for the shot!
Ronaldinho made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yamal promptly onto that, and that is that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's been shipped out wide. What a throw in. Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal gets into a good position. Iniesta. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Messi. Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Lopez. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Crosses it in. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is good alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a throw. Rodri. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Rodri. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hakimi. Pedri. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ronaldinho. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Iniesta. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta crosses. They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Nicely weighted ball. Kukçu receives it in a wide position. And they win it back again. Messi. Played out to the right. Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. And it's Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Picked out on the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee has just said play on. Kukçu.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's made its way to him. He's cut it out. Danger averted for now. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball, and he shoots! That's another chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both
7.
sides then taking this
El
chance
dorsal
to
8
turn to their benches.
serán sustituidos por
Arsenal
el
are
dorsal 6,
sitting pretty,
el
2-0
dorsal
up.
13.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's in on goal. And again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gerrard. Osimhen. Bullet. Rodri. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Ronaldinho.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Could be danger here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Figo. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldinho. Iniesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Out to the left it goes. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram deals with that comfortably. Rodri. And it's Gerrard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Out towards the flank. Played into space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So we're up and running. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Another chance from a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Picked out brilliantly. Plays it up he goes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. Rooney. Oh, good take in a good area. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? Koundé cuts it out. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's there to get it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That has been slung wide. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Otto gets into a good... He gets big! He's beat... It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
It's Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Guardiola gets it away. He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That pass isn't the best. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance to deliver. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Pedri. Otto. Otto. Pedri. Otto. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, this is a great position. Pedri, nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Rooney! Otto. Gattuso. So, what can they make of this? Now, that looks a decent ball. And it's Azar. Knocks it into space. Ronaldo receives... Tries a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Rooney! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Aims beyond the defence. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kupchu.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Gattuso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bastoni. Played out to the right. Vardiol. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Azar. And that was nowhere near his best. Pass somewhat off target. And that's another throw. Out again for a throw-in. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Vardiol. And he cuts out the supply. But that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Azar. Azar, spread it left. Back into the middle. Rooney. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedri wins the duel this time. Azar, looking for options for movement. And he's worked it through. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Hangs in a cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hakimi can get it clear. That has ended up in no man's land. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Azar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's having a shot!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Rooney. El dorsal 17.
Chance!
Messi. El dorsal
Should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
El dorsal 11.
Bastoni.
El dorsal 19. El dorsal 6.
Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left.
Colorado Springs really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kupchu. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pedri. Hakimi. And it's Pedri. That was good alertness. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hakimi. Cannavaro makes the interception. Grimaldo. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Messi picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! Danger averted for now. And they're on him in a flash. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez. Good driving run. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap. That's a good run he's making there. He's found the way through. Swept in. Cleared without hesitation. Out towards the flank. Here comes another. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And claimed it back swiftly. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Now this could be a chance. And he's got his cross in. And it's Ronaldinho. Hazard receives it in a good position here. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, well played, well played. Ruben Neves. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni, tidy with his distribution. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Hakimi, and he's gone searching crossfield. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Has a look and plays it forward. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Ruben Neves. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! Pedri can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Dunk. Pedri. Hakimi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Added time.
And it's Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Over to the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for a runner. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. Hernandez. Spread neatly. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played out to the right. Played back in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Khan punts it upfield. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Hakimi attempts a clearance. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. It's come to nothing. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's shifting through the gears here. A corner it is then.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
15,
second corner of the game.
Darwin Núñez. Number 12.
Kukçu is... He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Has another goal! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, not quite.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Terrific header. No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now he's off and running. Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well timed, excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. Grimaldo. And Bastoni. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gonzalo Ramos. All driven towards the far post. Tries to get it clear. Oh, nice one too. Takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitutions taking place.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Valverde.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's Valverde. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's really well cleared. Pinches it off him.
2 added minutes has
And
been
the referee's
indicated.
looking at his watch. We could be done here. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please take this opportunity to
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second half goal. That's what cost them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's down to business here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Maldini gets a foot in here. Pedri. Azar. Shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There could be trouble here. Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spread it left. That is lovely. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Scholes. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So he's plotting something before playing it in, and it's Ronaldinho. Oh, such a clever, good chance here! Just too high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alex Grimal. He gets big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Kukcu tries to pass it through. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Gullit. And this is Raul. Vieira. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vieira deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Raul with the short one. And here's Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Look at the space here. And he decides to cross it.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And that is out of play. Kukcu. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Pedri. Zanetti. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Pedri. That's a cute ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Van Dijk. Gattuso. That's a sharp pass. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Raul. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Scholes. The message is clear. None shall pass. Foot in. Hakimi. Koeman promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fullet. Raul. And he can clear it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. And it's Scholes. Now it's Scholes. Grimaldo with the clearance. Takes the shot! Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Hullet aims beyond the defence. Azar. Hakimi, that's a little off target. And it's Hullet. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona are still that goal to the good.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 45.
Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out wide. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Scholes. And that's another good win of the ball. And now the breakaway. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Gullit gets into some space. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yeah. Now Gattuso.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Threads one in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries to thread one through. Take back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Gattuso can get it clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Osimhen. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position. And he's in a shot, surely! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over, surely! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Ronaldinho looking for the run. Try cutting inside here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Zanetti. Gattuso. Koeman. And that is that. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift.